Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 3 of my overconsumption series. And as you can see, I'm going to talk about all of my candle accessories, my candle holders, and I have a soap holder and a couple trays. So just accessories in general. I will talk about that, not the wallflower plugs, but just the holders. So that's what I will be showing you today. And also my candles. The candles will be a huge undertaking, but I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest. So it's like direct evidence right in front of my face that I have so many candles. And I know other YouTubers and other people have more candles than myself, but this is what I'm deeming for myself to be too much. And my first overconsumption video, I got a lot of great comments. I was super happy with the response. Same with my second video. So, and my last video. And I want to thank everyone for commenting on my last video about sometimes I get requests from people to send them stuff. I got a lot of great comments, maybe one not so great one, but that's just what happens on YouTube. And I was warned before I started YouTube that gotta have a little thicker skin in order to be on YouTube because not everyone will be super friendly in the comments. But yeah, I want to thank everyone who commented, and they were just lovely to read. And I'm still getting back to everyone who commented on my second overconsumption video. I had someone comment asking me if there was something like missing in my life, something that I didn't have in the past that maybe contributed to my overconsuming, and the answer is no. I just have collecting tendencies, and I just want to whatever void I'm trying to fill. I am not quite sure. I did mention in my last overconsumption video that it could be depression, it could be loneliness. I think it's both of them, and I'm not going to sugarcoat myself to my audience or anyone who watches this video and tell them that I'm super happy all the time, because I'm not. And that's just the way it is. Probably take a deep dive into my own psyche, but I'm not going to do that. But it's not going to be sugar and rainbows and butterflies all throughout life, at least for me. So yeah, I have collecting tendencies and depression, boredom, loneliness. I think boredom is also a huge part of that. Instead of using my time wisely, I tend to shop online, and as you can see, I have a collection of bags there. I used to have a big problem with collecting bags. Bags I didn't even quite like. I just wanted a collection of bags because I would watch YouTubers with large Louis Vuitton collections or designer bags, and I wanted to emulate what they were showing. And yeah, so my bags could be a whole nother discussion, and I want to introduce more bags into my YouTube channel, but they won't be very successful because they won't be pushing the algorithm, because for now, it's Bath & Body Works. I have a collection of candle holders and some other accessories, and it's just too much. Before I went crazy with Bath & Body Works, or I went completely fanboy with Bath & Body Works, I was really adamant on not getting any seasonal decorations of anything except for Halloween, because I loved Halloween. Christmas a little bit, but Valentine's Day, fall in general, I was really adamant on not getting any of that stuff. But now I have a whole array of decorations and candle holders, accessories. So this is my collection of candle holders. I have a lot more back in Sacramento, and I will be bringing more down. Not sure what I will do with all this stuff, because I definitely don't need any of this. I want some of them, but I don't need any of them. So let me show you what I have in my collection. So like I said, I did allow myself to buy Halloween decorations back in the, when I was younger, in the 90s. I loved Halloween. So of course, I'm loving the Bath & Body Works Halloween, and I love this Cycloptopus from last year. And yeah, I think it's fantastic, but it's a huge problem when you want to buy something for a season, and then you have to just have it sit down and collect dust for most of the year. So that's the big problem with these things. I love them. When I'm at semi-on sale, I make a beeline to the candle holders that I do see for 75% off. And I don't think I got this for 75% off. I don't think, unless I trade in an older candle holder. Forget, but definitely do not pay full retail for these things. So yeah, my Cycloptopus. And one thing I want to do better about is to stop buying candle holders that don't really, it's not full of. When this came out, I just thought, oh, it's kind of cool, but I didn't love it. And just because I found this for a cheaper price, I believe 50% off or more, 60% off, I thought, okay, I'll get it. And no, that's just something I need to stop doing. Just because it's on sale for a good price or even 75% off doesn't mean I need to get it. So this one I feel like was kind of a waste because I think it's cool, I think it's nice, but it's something that I can do without. So yeah, pumpkin, kind of a fail there. Now this one I do really like. I love the dancing skeleton, and I think it goes well with the castle luminary that we got a couple years ago. So this one I do love. Now here's something that I wish I did not buy. So remember when we had the water globe, the heart water globe, a couple years ago, of 3 or 4 years ago? Yeah, I got it and I returned it because I told myself I'm not going to. I don't need it. It's a Valentine's candle holder, and I don't really decorate for Valentine's Day. I really don't like Valentine's Day, Singles Awareness Day. So yeah, just because Kohl's re-released this, their own version, very similar. Maybe it's the same thing. I'm not sure, but just because I found this for cheap on Kohl's.com, it doesn't mean I should get it. But I did get it, and now I'm regretting it. It's still very nice. It's one of the best, maybe water globes that I've seen, but it it's a heart. I don't like hearts. I have a cold heart, so I don't need this. So yeah, this was a mistake. Another mistake, even though I love Stranger Things, and I do like this one. Have I displayed it since I bought it? No. These things collect dust. Most of my candle holders, they do just collect dust, and I need to stop buying a lot of them, even though it's so hard because I love the candle holders for a little bit. And then after a while, you just get bored of them, and then you just want the next thing, then the next thing, and the next thing. And that's a bit of a characteristic of a shopping addict. So yeah, this one is really nice, but I don't think I'll get rid of it, but I don't need it. And next I have my Cinderella Castle. It's nice, or maybe just Disney Castle. I really like this one, but yeah, after getting it, I put it on my shelf and I think, ooh, it's cute, it's pretty. But I could ask that question many times, but this is one that I actually think I am happy that I have. It's of course very limited, but I know that if one day I want to get rid of it, I can get a lot of my money back, or maybe more money back. So this one I'm not mad at. And here's one that I actually really like. I really love this owl. I found this at the outlet in San Ysidro, and it was just sitting on the 75% off table, and the manager just put it out, and I scooped it up. So this one was like, maybe like $6 or so, or $8. So very cheap, and I think I had a coupon. I think it was like $8 or so. So yeah, this one is really cute, and I don't really decorate for fall too much, and this goes against what I believed in the past, where I don't want to buy seasonal decorations. But it's an owl; you can leave it out all year, and I like this little dude. And I think it's very easy to keep buying these accessories every year because that Bath and Body Works, they come out with really, really nice candle holders. And this is just, it's hard to say no. But this year, if we have a candle holder, a pumpkin candle holder, I want to say no because I have this. I have some more back in Sacramento. I don't need any more. So I'm going to try really hard this year to not buy a lot of fall and Halloween candle holders. So Stacked Pumpkin is good enough for now. Here's the Silly Goose, and I love this one. This one is great. It's pretty original. I've never seen anything like this, and they did a great job. Bath & Body Works did a great job with this one. I love the colors on the umbrella, and it's even better because I got this one for free because Bath & Body Works screwed up, and they put this in my shopping bag without charging me. So I love this, and I will never get rid of this because it's just adorable. Mwah. So here's the ghost from last year, and I only got this because it was cheap. I need to stop making purchases like this because even though I like it, I don't absolutely love it. It's perfect for Halloween, and it will, it functions as a Halloween candle holder, but just because it's cheap doesn't mean I need to get it, and kind of wish I didn't get it, but it is cute, so I'm not super mad at it, but clutter. It just creates clutter. I need to absolutely love the candle holder for me to buy it, and I have to be strict with myself, so hopefully I've learned my lesson. Okay, this is one I am, of course, not mad that I have this one. I freaking love this Christmas truck, and I had the Christmas train a couple years ago, and I found it to be kind of odd looking and way too bulky and heavy, and yeah, so I did not keep that one, but this one I will not sell. I will keep this one, and I just love it, and I love that I got it at the outlet for 75% off, so it was $25, which I think is a great price for this one. So this is my Christmas truck, and it's one of my favorite candle holders in my collection. And sticking with the candle holders with wheels, this is the surf fan that we recently got at Bath & Body Works, and I really like this one. This one, actually, no, I think I love this one because it's very California. I'm born and raised in California, so this one is, now I'm living in San Diego, so I kind of see these vans here and there, and I don't know, this is just laid back California cool. So this one I love. And I really hope I don't drop this one, but this one is also great. I love this dripped double scoop ice cream cone. I love the rainbow colors. I love how it looks with my Radiant Sky candle on top, but I will take that off now because this thing is kind of awkward to hold. So yeah, I do love this ice cream cone, and I'm really glad I got this. Now, I corrected my wrong. I righted my wrong last SAS. I think it was last SAS. And I actually got 2 of these just because I saw it at the store. There's another one. I want it because it's 75% off and I love shopping SAS. So I got a second one. I came to my senses though, and I returned that one because I just need one. I remember when I had 2, I thought, well, if I see a third one, I want to get it. But no, that just means I have a candle holder problem. If people want to have 3 of these, and that's fine, that's them. But for me, I definitely want to rein it in and stop just buying just to buy. And yeah, I'm happy with the one, and that's that. And here is the Emily in Paris pink bow tray. I got this because it was only, I think, $6 at the outlet. I think I might sell this though. I have a lot of stuff to sell, to be honest. So whenever I get that up and running, I will let people know. But I will be selling to make a bit of a profit though, because I don't want to sell for what I purchased. I don't know if that's going to irk some people, but I have to just be honest with myself. But when I've sold stuff in the past, I would look on eBay or Mercari and see what the lowest price was and go from there because I don't want to price gouge. I've never sold this for $40, not even close to that. So yeah, just get my money back and a little bit more considering, I don't know, I do a lot of driving and I use a lot of gas. So I want to make some profit from these items. But yeah, my little tray. Here was a really popular candle holder, the pink flower. I do like it. I'm glad I have it. Is this something that I might sell in the future? Maybe, but again, I need to be smarter with myself, and just because I find something rare doesn't mean I have to buy it. But for now, I do like it, but I need to love it. Something else that I will probably sell one day would be the snake tray because I just don't like snakes, and well, I don't know, it's nice for Halloween, but I definitely, yeah, I'm not really a snake person, so there's this one. And right over there, you see I have my Santa Claus chimney candle holder. That one's really bulky and heavy. I do like that one, so I'm happy I have that. And I think I got it for 75% off, so I'm not mad about that. So those are some of my candle holders. I have a lot more in Sacramento, so I will be decreasing my consumption of the candle holders. And I'm back. I'm not going to take out all my candles today. It's just a lot of effort. And it's kind of warm right now in San Diego, and there's already sweat happening, and it's not cute. So I'm going to look at my Fine Fragrance Mist collection and just tell you products that I waste my money on. A lot of this stuff is a waste of money. So that's something I want to talk about. When you overconsume, you are probably going to waste your money eventually. I doubt I'm going to ever use all these products. So a lot of my stuff I'm going to donate. A fair amount of stuff I'm going to donate. I have a bag right over there and it's ready to go. Is that a waste of money? It's a donation. So I'm going to tell myself it's not a waste of money. But when I shop, I realize I have a problem. I shop and shop and shop because semi-annual sale in the outlet is just such a fun time. But at the end of the day, this can happen, and I don't really even use Fine Fragrance Mist, so it is a waste of money, to be honest. But let's take a look at my Fine Fragrance Mist collection and everything else that I waste my money on, products that I just don't use. A lot of the stuff I don't use, and I need to take control of my shopping habits. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is a little embarrassing, and I think my light is kind of fading, but I have all these Fine Fragrance Mists, and this is probably not even half of my collection, because I have a lot more in Sacramento. I have a lot more of everything, so I should just stop saying I have a lot more in Sacramento, because I do. So this is my Fine Fragrance Mist collection, and this is really bizarre, because I hardly use Fine Fragrance Mist, and now that they give me rashes, yes, they are a clove scent, but I don't know if I will ever use one full bottle, to be honest. So I have the Army of Butterfly Fine Fragrance Mist, and I bought them to sell, so I have to admit that, being fully transparent here, these were all $1 each at the outlet. The manager said that I can make some money, and so I bought them for $1, and I left a ton at the store. So resellers, they were also buying this up, but there were still tons, so they have probably hundreds and hundreds of these. So I ended up buying all of those, and I have 3 Dream Brights and 5 Coconut Lime Verbenas, and 6, I can count. I love Coconut Lime Verbena. I also love Dream Bright, so yeah, but I don't use these products, so why do I have so many? Pink Paradise is very nice. Clips of Clementine. Oddly enough, I love that scent, but I only have one, Chasing Fireflies. And here we have some more. So this is my collection. I love packaging on Disco Daydream and Forever Sunshine, but I just don't use this stuff. So why do I have it? One more Clips of Clementine. Yeah, and Forever Sweet, I really adore this scent. It's a wonderful grape, sugary grape, but 4 is too much. And all of these looks like they're dusty, but all of the Everyday Luxuries for Men, they were all pretty much 75% off. But yeah, this is just way too many, and the shopping addiction, the overconsumption, this is a result of that. So I need to stop buying these products, to be honest. And that was my Fine Fragrance Mist collection. And it's true, I have way too many. I will never use any of these products. I have to really, really try though. But for some reason, I'm either bored all the time, lonely all the time, or depressed all the time. It's no laughing matter. But something is just something my brain just tells me to keep shopping, shopping, shopping. And this is what happens. And again, I want to say, if you have a big collection and you love the big collection, then I'm happy for you, and everyone will do it their own way. You do you is the saying. But for me, it's getting out of control, and I'm not super happy. When I see all the colors and all the scents, it's nice, but I at the rate I'm going, it's going to be painful, to be honest. If ever I move again, then it's a lot of extra weight, and I haven't even gotten to my candles yet. So I have hundreds and hundreds of products, and it's just not normal for me. So yeah, let's look at everything else that I've been collecting that I just don't use, and it's just too much. So I do have a collection of body creams, but I don't have many with me in San Diego. But I don't think I wasted my money. I don't think I wasted a lot of money on these. Like, my Halloween body creams I got for 75% off, and these were free. So I will not buy any of these because they just give me bad rashes. The body butters, I have a ton of these, and I may have swiped my fingers in a couple of them a couple times, but they're just going to sit here and just get old and rancid. Hand sanitizer. So yeah, just because it's cheap doesn't mean I have to buy it. These were like, I don't know, 60 cents at the outlet. So I bought all of these. When will I use all of them? So those will probably be given away. Hopefully they're not too old. And yeah, so body creams, body butters, and just a plethora of sanitizer. Look at all these products. I don't know what to do with all this. Well, I know what to do. I just need to start using them, or just start selling them, or putting them in donation bundles. So that's what I'm going to do, and I just really want to control myself when it comes to some of my annual sale and the outlet. So that was my overconsumption video number 3. I had nothing planned out. I didn't write any notes or anything. Was just spur of the moment. And these are just products that I have collected, and I just don't use them at all. So this is one thing that's kind of been on my mind lately, is how much I have and how much weight I've acquired throughout my life, not my physical being, but how much weight I brought into my life with all these products. And this is just, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to be repeating myself by listing the reasons why I think I'm acquiring all these products, but I'm not going to go too deep into it, or I'm not a scientist, I'm not a psychologist, and there must be a reason. But again, there are people out there who have way bigger collections than I do, and that's great. Some people just love it, and I do to a certain extent, but we all have our limit. And I'm doing all these hand motions, but you cannot see my hands. I'm like doing all this down here. But yeah, I've come to realize that I am pretty bad when it comes to a deal, and I have to tell myself just because it's cheap does not mean I have to acquire the item. I'm still trying to find the manageable point, what I have so far. And mind you, I came down to San Diego with only a few products, not a whole lot, but I've acquired a whole lot. And there's no way in my lifetime I will use all of these products. So I need to really slow down or stop. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my overconsumption video number 3. It's starting to get pretty warm in here, and I'm pretty sure I'm sweating. Yeah, kind of a random video. I'm not sure if I really conveyed all my thoughts properly, but these are all the products that just sit in my room and that just sit and sit and sit. And I need to just start using my products, and I need to only buy what I will use. This collecting is not working out for me, to be honest. So I'm trying to hold myself accountable. Semi-annual sale is coming up on Monday, and I hope to have just one haul at the very end. That's my hope and dream, and I hope it's not very large. I think I might do a semi-annual sale video, tips and tricks maybe, but other people have already done that, so I'm not sure if I will. So yeah, that was my part 3, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!